Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I was hoping to do this video a little earlier, but I've been running like a chicken with my head cut off. I had some plumbing problems, $600 for that. And then I had, I don't mean to gross you out. This house, I actually tore it up and redid it, but somehow or the other, the rats got in the attic. You can hear them at night in the dark. It's pretty crazy. So I pay for monthly people to come out, and they kept putting poison, and the poison kept going. But you can't really poison them when they're in the ceiling, because they will eat anything because they're thirsty. They'll eat wires and stuff. So they're going to lay traps, and there's a bunch of work that has to be done, and that costs a lot of money. So I just got done paying a lot of money for people, but at least I'll be back to normal. After the fires, for some reason where I live, there was a lot of, maybe because the predators had to go, but there's people are complaining everywhere around here about the infestation. Good news is they're not in the house. My mom was always frightened of mice or rats. She wouldn't look at it if it came on the TV, and she would, that's where I learned to wash the pot. When you take it out from under the sink or whatever, you always wash your pots before you use them. Okay, so now Mr. Wonderful's going to have a national down at the border without everybody crossing over. All the crazy people that are getting ready to blow up this country. And I'm really hoping the national television places don't pick it up. Although he's our president, here's the problem is he lies so much. You can't trust. They're saying thousands and thousands of people are coming over. And now they just got the actual amount, and it was 6 people, and at that they're not necessarily terrorists. So it's weird. I don't understand what this whole deal's about, except that he told his people. Somebody else thought of it. I think it was Roger Stone or somebody else thought of the border wall, and he's running with this. Could be to get the heat off of him too. And then I also heard that apparently the judge in the federal courts told the attorneys on the other side, I don't know if you guys heard about this, to lay off Mueller, because they were even talking about Animal House or making fun of him or something. He said lay off of him. Okay, so listen, we were going to get a little bit more into forecast, okay? Now I'm still coughing and hacking, but I'm hoping that I pick up pretty good. I did flag some things psychically, and I want you guys to know about it for 2019-2020. I'm definitely feeling Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina. I think I told you guys this already. Big time flooding, hurricanes. Flooding is what I'm seeing. Even Maine, overwhelming frozen areas. So it's like the energy is bad. California is not too bad. I wasn't seeing Armageddon kind of fires again, but I'm seeing fires more towards the north, like Oregon. So, and maybe more Southern California. But I'm seeing fires again, but there's fires everywhere. And I'm seeing us as a nation kind of witnessing some horrible stuff. I even see another big earthquake in Russia. It's just like all of a sudden, like right now we are experiencing a lot of 6 and 7 earthquakes, but I'm not feeling the Armageddon type here in California, maybe something more towards the south. I'm feeling some upsets. But I'm not feeling like a 9-0 like they had in Alaska. I'm not feeling that right now. And I don't see us dropping in the ocean just yet. I'm seeing up like a lot of tornadoes. I'm seeing people going, what the hell is this? And I did pick up in California another sort of event. I don't know if it's a terrorist event, but you know, with the police surrounding a building and it's dark and it feels like it's kind of shock and awe, that kind of thing. But as far as terrorism, let me look. Tell me about terrorism. Are we going to... experience terrorism? Yes or no? Terrorism in the United States of America. I'm feeling in Europe there's some unexpected stuff. But I'm not seeing mass casualties. I guess that's good news. This year feels rough as far as the ecological system. But it feels like, I gotta tell you guys, I feel like people are energetically wanting the best for mankind and thinking better thoughts. And I know that's crazy, but it just feels people are coming more together. And the people that are angry and spitting hellfire and judging you, they're slowly but surely coming out of the picture. It's like they're being pushed away and they're getting even more frustrated. So what can I tell everybody about terrorism? And it could be because I'm sick that I'm not picking up anything. No, we're actually going to get by this year with nothing as far as terrorism is concerned. Mother Earth is regenerating, and I think our stuff is political and a little bit of stock market. Hold on. So tell me about the stock market. Tell me about the economy for Americans in general. Are we going to be okay? Are we going to be okay? Tell me about the stock market. I think it went up like 98 points today. Ooh, you know what's going to happen is I think Trump's going to get in trouble. So when he gets in trouble, you'll see a fluctuation, but it comes back. I'm telling you guys, I've told you this before. It doesn't feel as bad as 2008, and I don't feel mass layoffs and horrible things happening right now. If anything, as far as the economy, it's not, you know, it feels like it's okay. They're showing the 9 of Cups in the house, which means it's okay. But they are showing that we're going to watch military action, or we're going to watch judgment or something like that. And I think that has to do with this president. So is he going to call? Because he's going down for that televised event, which unfortunately I realize I'm supposed to clean my teeth that day. I know there was something. Okay, so what can I tell everybody? Is he going to actually try to... you know what? I got to tell you something. This is psychic. I actually saw the people around him saying, oh, hell no. It's so funny because even that Sarah Sanders, she tried to talk it up like, oh yes, you know. And even Fox News came back and said, no, we have the actual numbers. No, they're not coming over the south border. And there's a lot of people who wanted the wall who now don't because of eminent domain. So tell me, is he actually going to call for... I see him wanting to do it. Let me tell you, if he didn't have people telling him not to, he would be doing it. Yeah, I know he's on the edge, and I know he's thinking about doing it, but I'm not feeling it, you guys. I'm feeling like, ew. If he even starts it, it won't go through because everybody's going to be working against him on this. Okay, so then let me look at this stalemate that's going on. So Friday, people aren't going to get their checks for the first time. When the people stop getting the money is when you're going to get the crazy, crazy stuff happening. I can see him telling people, well, that's just too bad. And he said most federal employees are Democrats. It's like, what? He puts people in a package and says that's how it goes. All Mexicans, well, some of them are nice, but most of them are rapists. And what can I tell everybody about coming to a conclusion with this? God bless the Democrats in the House right now, because they're going to fight that SOB. I'm telling you right now. I can see them, like, you know, their constituents are calling and say, dear God, do something. And Nancy Pelosi has something she's doing. I see her hitting, and I see her coming back. And they know she's stronger than Trump. Yeah, he's not going to be able to. He's going to try. He's going to try. I see him talking out loud, and I see him getting hit. So it's like somebody slaps him and says, snap out of it. So what can I tell? When is this all kind of, because I read this yesterday and it felt like, it, you know, we still had a little, yeah, everybody is like really upset about this. This isn't cool, you guys. This is not cool. He sits with a demon. It's like evil. It's like this whole thing that affects all these people. It's hurting the people. It's not. It's like it's like blood on his hands. So I don't know what that means. It could even be the ending comes, but it comes with the great, you know, like torture, or people got hurt, or people are, and I keep seeing like legal things going on. So maybe the U.S. government takes him to task, or there's something here that, it's not right away, you guys. And I feel so bad for all those people that aren't going to get paychecks, but I'm going to tell you, it could be even the American people suing the president. It's not going to be cool, and he did worse damage to himself. I see people just being furious. So yeah, it's going to come. It's right now that's saying that they're going to negotiate. Remember I told you that he's going to act like he came up with the idea. But yeah, he's going. If he was, let me tell you something, and I flashed on this when I was driving. I flashed that if he actually called a national emergency, it would be the end of his president days, because they would say, you're crazy, you need to go. There's the door. So, okay, you guys, so that's what I got on the environment. Oh, everybody keeps telling me that Pence, see, the thing is, if Vice President Pence is a homosexual, what people are telling me, see, the thing is, energetically on the other side, they don't really look at that. That to them isn't a scandal. So it's hard for me to pinpoint that, because everybody's God's children, and if that's who he is, that's who he is. What would show is that he's hurting others. So let me look. Tell me about Pence. He had bad cards, remember? So is he being blackmailed or something like that, is what you guys want to say. Yeah, because unfortunately, if he was a Democrat, nobody would care. But, you know, those religious people are nasty. Okay, let me look. What can I tell everybody? I'm not really showing that. I mean, I'm not seeing any perversion or something where he's underhanded or trying to sneak. And actually, homosexuality it wouldn't be a perversion in this. I see him really loving his wife, so I don't know. I'm not seeing that. I think his unhappiness has to do with Trump. I think he had visions of maybe being president someday. Do you remember Omarosa wrote about that in the book that they were asking her, what do you think about Pence being president and all that? She was surprised that they were really going on and on about it. Okay, so now we want to ask, just for the sake of asking, Putin for the year 2019. Putin. I saw a big earthquake in Russia. I see a lot. You want to talk about Armageddon with the earth. I'm seeing a lot of changes earthwise with Russia. A lot of hardship. Tell me about Putin 2019. He always walks around afraid somebody's going to kill him. And he talks to Trump a lot more than Trump's admitting. It's almost like they know he's going down. So they're getting what they can from him while he's still up and running. You know, like him announcing all that stuff. But the guy, Bolton, is that his name? He just announced they may have a way of reversing this. But I think because of some of the stuff that Trump's doing, they're acting like they're going to do what he says, but they're not. And Putin's on it, too. Putin's making some threats to Donald Trump. Okay, you guys. So, you guys. So, they're going to lose money. Russia's losing money. Russia is going to be really trying. I actually see... I remember I told you guys that Putin may go. I don't know if he'll go in 2019 or 2020. But I see, boom, like he's here 1 minute, he's gone the next. But I see whoever takes over trying to bring some sort of, like they're making an offer to us. And communicating and trying. Either that or Putin totally changes who he is and decides he needs to lay down the sword and try to work with America. Yeah, Putin's not a good person, you guys. I'm so sorry to tell you this, but Russia they see him. They know who he is, okay? There's plans going on. Now, let me look at China. China. Now, I heard China's economy not so good, but let's see. Tell me about China. How's China in 2019? Everybody knows. I just saw China. Everybody's shaking their heads. That guy's a flake. They're calling Trump a flake. Nobody really respects him. Even Putin can't stand him. That's so weird. But they put up with him because they think if they, they blow smoke up his ass, he'll be real nice. Like that Whittier or whatever that guy, that DOJ. Mr. President, we realize you stayed home at Christmas time. You stayed here at Christmas time working it out. Yeah, you don't do any work. I said, oh, God, if Trump comes to a full stop, Whittier's head will go all the way up his rear. Jesus. Okay, so tell me what I can tell everybody. Okay. China. There's some great news with a female in China. Could even be a couple that gets together. Something wonderful in China about economically, China's hanging on okay. But they're turning more female. That's weird. There's a lot of female energy on them. So they are building up their military, you guys. But they are going to suffer a couple of blows, but it's not too bad. And again, they're standing back looking at Trump like, this guy, cray. They're actually going to end up okay. So China is not bad. No, it helps our economy when they're doing good too. Maybe Trump, I just want to know this, okay? Just tell me this. Because with China, I'm feeling this good news coming up, and I'm wondering it's because you know Russia is going to start selling them soy and everything, so the farmers out here got screwed thanks to Donald Trump. So just, you know, I ask all the time, you guys, but it don't hurt to ask one more time. So will we have to deal with Donald J. Trump much longer? Are we going to have to deal with him much longer? Are we going to finally break free of this hardship that's happening? Oh, there was somebody on Fox News that said that Beto shouldn't run for office because he really doesn't have that much experience compared to Donald J. Trump, who has experience in how to draft dodge, and has experience how to do bankruptcy. Ooh. Okay, here's Donald Trump, and here's Mueller, and they're saying, hold on. He's a-going, you guys. Our wishes will come true. They will take, here we go again. They will take the power away from him. So it's showing, just hold on. The temperance, the angel of light came on. His strength is reversed. And our wishes come through. They're saying, don't worry, this soon will pass. Sorry. I better go, you guys. I'm going to start having my fit. I love you all. And, you know, write me with what you want me to talk about. And I'll be back. I can even be back tomorrow. Ciao.